So as you can see, lots changed. I now have an easel, an upright one. Although it looks like it's flat, it's not. It's definitely up in a diagonal. Yeah, which I'm kind of looking forward to doing because, as a lot of you already know, I've been kind of stuck in bed ever since I did those couple of streams to try and get my granddaughter's painting done. And as you could probably hear, I'm not 100%, but I'm still here trying. Right, okay. Let's see if this is more comfortable. Well, first off, I don't have to bend forward anymore in my chair, which, as most of you will appreciate, for me, that's not been particularly easy. Hey, Jakey boy, how you doing, buddy? Wow, nice to see you in it. How you been? I see some of your holiday snaps. Yeah, thought I'd pop in and see what you're up to. No, I appreciate it. Mummy Bear is Tracy, by the way. Just in case it wasn't obvious. I've been good, super busy. But Egypt was beautiful. Yeah, it looked lovely. I'm glad to see you getting on. And I am sorry I haven't kept in touch because, you know what's wrong with me, so it's not personal, you know that. And one day when all of this is over, there'll be a massive party. It was wow, yeah, that would kill me. Yes, I'm afraid that 45-degree heat would not be something I'd want. Don't be silly, bro. It's so just want to see you good. Yeah, no, I'm alright, mate. You know, getting there slowly but surely. Doing what I can to, get through the days, weeks, months, and years. Let me just mix up this paint here because it is a bit on the thick side. I thought I did all of these, but clearly I didn't do this one. Let me just mix this up. Sorry, everyone. I can't actually see chat right now because I'm mixing this. That's better. It looks like paint now. Who knew that could be a thing, eh? Of course, that does mean now I can just nick it off of there. Give me snow. The artwork looks insane though. Thank you, I appreciate it. This is I'm doing this for Lottie Bean's birthday, which was yesterday. My intention was to try and get it done for her before then, but unfortunately I pushed myself a little too hard and ended up in bed for a few days because I couldn't move. So I'm just trying out this new easel that Tracy's got me, and hopefully I'm not going to be in so much pain because I don't have to bend my head over now to paint. So with a bit of luck, I should be all right. It's a bit awkward to see the chat though. No, really don't. It's a long old flight. Yeah. But yes, unfortunately, like I said, I've been in bed for the last few days. Not been particularly well, but it is what it is. Any more 10s before I do over this one? It was a big one there. Well, this is definitely not what I'm used to doing it like this. I don't know if I prefer it or I don't like it. Either way, I think I'm going to have no choice but to get used to it. At least get some money. So what's the plan for you now you're back from Egypt? You're going to take over the world, conquer it all? It's now 10. And here. I don't know if this setup's going to look any better. Oh, no night. Right, I'm off. Bye, Jakey. Love you. See, Poppy said no. No night, Poppy. Love you too. Go, buddy. Now I'm back here in plane to go somewhere else. Would like to go to on a Viking tour. Yeah, it's a good job I was actually looking at the screen then, Mr. Pitbull. I see it come up. I don't ever really get to see that because I'm not focusing on chat, but this particular time I was. So, you know, sucks to be you. How you doing, buddy? No, darling, love you too. I did it when you were looking, so as not to mess up your painting. I appreciate that. As you probably no doubt gathered, like doing the paint by numbers for a couple of times throughout the day really knackered me up, and I wasn't able to do anything apart from be in bed on quite a lot of pain medication. So yeah, Tracy got me a desk easel, which I tried using one before, but it was no good. But this one's a really solid one. So hopefully now, I mean, my computer room's a complete and utter mess right now. I've got stuff everywhere. I can barely move in here at the moment, but yep, I thought that may have been the case. Just got to take it slow. Yeah, well, this is hopefully going to make it a lot easier. My shoulders are already hurting, but at least my neck is in a somewhat upright position. So hopefully that strain that was being put on my back and sort of leaning forwards and what have you is going to be over. It's just going to be a period of adjustment just to learn how to use this. And because don't forget, I've painted like that ever since I've started painting, just hunched over with my head down. So like now I've got to get muscles working that I never thought I had. Right, what colour next? That has no number. That's clever, isn't it? In the long run, it'll be a good thing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. So this was an 11, round to there, and then there, and then this was an 11. Right, let's do an 11 next then. But yeah, it's not only that, I haven't actually. It was kind of a double whammy because it wasn't just my back. I actually haven't been feeling very well the last couple of days. You could probably tell it in my voice as well. I don't have any kind of infections or whatever. I just feel really run down. I'm still not sleeping properly. Yeah, so all good fun. But I managed to catch up on. I finished Castlevania. I've almost finished. What was it? Castlevania Nocturne. I think I'm just over halfway into that. Yeah, I've just been kind of taking it easy. And that's about it, really. I haven't really done much else. I haven't really been able to do much else, to tell you the truth. But what do you think of the camera setup now, Pitbull? But I'm glad you're home now, Jake, anyway. Because, yeah, with tensions the way they are around the world, it's nice to have you home, you know? It's not just you, the whole family would have slept all weekend if we had given the chance. No one had any energy. Yeah, I've had nothing. I've just felt absolutely out of it. But it was my granddaughter's birthday yesterday, and you know how much I wanted to get this done for her. And I haven't actually seen them yet. So for all I know, they could come round at any day now, and I would have I just wanted to try and get this done and ready. But I've noticed that me changing the way that this all looks and sitting up on the easel and whatever, the painting's different now. And I know that probably sounds weird to anybody because it's just painting. How can it be different? But it does. It feels different the way I'm doing it. Like I'm used to doing it. I'm just used to doing it the way I used to do it. Now I've got to learn how to do it like this. I don't know what to do with my fingers and thumbs and everything. It's weird. But like anything, I'll learn it. I'm not going to do too much, like I said, but you know, I just wanted to. I wanted to see how it looks. I wanted to also gauge the opinions of everybody that's usually in here to see whether or not this is better the way it is, or whether or not people preferred it the way it was before. Is it nice and bright? Because it's taken me like 3 hours to get the camera working.
You look a bit parched. Why don't you take a drink?
Thank you very much, Mr. Offspring. Don't mind if I do. Cheers. I have a little bit of water left in there. How you doing, buddy? What's your opinion of the new, technically speaking, the new art station that I have now? How does it look to you? Does it look okay? I'm just trying to gauge everyone's opinion on it. It pops, starting to look good there. Oh, brilliant. Oh, excellent. Oh, that's good news. I'm glad everyone likes it. Like I said, it's the camera's been the worst thing because I've got my camera on this on an arm, right, which kind of limits me on how I can focus this downwards, because obviously this is up like that kind of thing, and trying to get the lighting right and to actually get colours to look correct has been a bloody nightmare. And then when I thought, oh, I got it right, which was about an hour and a half ago, everything just disappeared that I'd just done. So I had to start all over again, which, as you can imagine, involved lots of colourful words and expressions of distaste. Now, I have noticed one other thing that I've got to do. I have to secure this desk to the wall, because whenever I do that, that happens. All the words under the sun. Yes, all of the colourful words under the sun. And at a vast amount of volume as well. In the most egregious way. Oh, so dear, thanks. Good, I'm glad you're doing all right, buddy. Yeah, I'm all right. I overdid the painting by numbers, and I landed myself in bed for a few days, which was actually kind of handy because, like I said, I haven't been very well either. I speak to my doctor tomorrow with the results of the tests I've just had. So fingers crossed that they can find something to make me feel better, which would be nice. So yeah, apparently he's ringing me at 9:20 tomorrow, which basically means 6 o'clock in the evening, as I don't think that the doctors have ever rung me on time, which is, I don't have a problem with it, right? I really don't, because doctors are busy and whatever else. I'm thankful to be able to have a phone consultation because you all know my situation, right? But if I didn't turn up to the appointment on time at the surgery, I get flamed for it. But yet it's perfectly okay for the doctor to be late to your appointment. And I get it, and I'm not having a moan. I'm just shining a light on the hypocrisy. You know? But yeah, I'm hoping he comes back with some kind of plan of what's going to happen next to maybe help me sleep a bit better and just to feel a bit better, just so I can get back to gaming. Like, I can't even do that at the moment. And I feel like all I do, I don't feel like it is all I do, is moan about how I'm feeling. And I apologise to everyone out there that has to listen. It's just hard to talk about anything else when it's how you feel. But I really do need to stop, because it's not doing you, me, or anybody any good. Yeah, typical quacks. Well, yeah. Like I said, I'm very lucky with my doctor. He's actually a friend of mine as well, which is handy. I am very curious to see if I can last an hour, just to see how my back's going to feel. I'm trying also not to look at the time I've been on here already, because I kind of want to see if I can feel it like I normally do. I would normally go on a rant about how that illustrates where they feel patience fails on their priority list, but I will refrain from this issue. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I just, do you know what? I have the luxury of being able to see the other side of the table. like personally, and you know, in a perfect world, a doctor will only have a certain amount of patients, but these days they literally have to take anyone and everyone, and they're just so overwhelmed. And now they're taking more and more holiday days and days off and sick days themselves because they're just getting so burnt out. It's like working at 150%, which I know is physically impossible, but you get what I mean. And there's no more personal attention anymore with your doctor because he just simply doesn't have the time. And I'm not really defending all doctors. I am defending the one doctor or the couple of doctors that I know because I know the situation. But, there are obviously the exceptions to the rule in that. Number 3. So what's everyone been up to while I've been convalescing in bed? Have you cured world hunger yet, Pitbull? And have you managed to establish unilateral nuclear disarmament, Offspring? I mean, you've had enough time. I've been gone for 3 or 4 days. I expect this to be done. I did leave you like some very small minor problems to sort out, and I do need them done. Yeah, I'd love to turn around and say I'd been doing anything exciting myself, but no, just laying in bed, catching up on TV series, and also trying to get back to going for a nap during the day because I'm not sleeping much, to hopefully make myself feel a bit better, because I've been trying to follow what everyone's saying, like, don't go to sleep in the afternoon and, stay up. This is the reason why you're not sleeping at night, and if anything, it's all gone worse. So I'll stick with what works for me. I'm raging at the new Assassin's Creed. Oh, do you know what? I've been hearing stuff about it. So fill me in. What's actually wrong with it? I haven't yet cured world hunger, but I have made a sizable dent in the amount of apples and tomatoes that have been grown in Palea. Right, okay. Well, I mean, I suppose that's something. At least you're working towards that end goal. So I could probably forgive you for that, Pitbull. Well done. However, I did notice that Offspring is kind of completely subverting the conversation away from the nuclear disarmament. I'm a little disappointed. I'm thinking that maybe he's going to come back and say I haven't done anything about it. That's just going to lead him to a quick trip to HR. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of bad stuff about the new Assassin's Creed, which was supposed to be hailed as like old school Assassin's Creed, and this is the one that's going to make everyone happy. And I'm guessing, I'm no expert, but I'm guessing that they failed to hit that mark. Just the theory I've got. I could be wrong, but I mean, let's be honest, they're not stupid enough to add more pay to win stuff, really, are they? Is this one going to be empty? Kind of. What was this? I mean, nothing wrong with it, but it's kind of gone back to its original playstyle. But it's more annoying with you having to investigate things. You can't just go in, sneak around, get your job done, and go with it. But it's very much more of a sneaky game, and if you get caught, the game's over. As some big guys proper do you in. Right, okay. So it's it is kind of old Assassin's Creed, by you could just stealth kill people and whatever else. But what they've done is that they've realised that they can't make it much harder than what they had it before, because no one knows how to train the AI properly. So they've just made it ridiculously hard. Gotcha. And added a lot of fillers that didn't probably need to be there to increase the longevity of the game. Would that be a fair assessment? Now, Spring has been supplying all sides with nukes to further the philosophy that if everyone has a stick, then no one will use it. Well, yeah, and I mean, that's going to work out perfectly in the end. I mean, that's just a no-lose situation, right, for everyone. It's very weird. I feel very strange in this position. I really do. I can't explain it, but I really do. It's probably why I'm not being so chatty, because it feels counterintuitive. Yeah, that's it. If the one of the stealth kills has been found, you're screwed. It's a big step away from Valhalla, but I love that game. Yeah, I've got Valhalla, but I haven't completed Odyssey yet, so I won't play Valhalla until I've done that. And as you all very well know, painfully some of you, I haven't really played anything. So yeah, these games are piling up, and by the time I get round to them, no one's going to be interested in watching them. It's alright. It is what it is. I will be honest, I did play a bit of Car Mechanic Simulator 2022 last night. Just me, just buying some cars from the junkyard, just stripping them down, restoring them, and then selling them on. You know, nothing too brain teasing. It's kind of just nice just to sit there and play something for a little while. Would have been nicer to fall asleep, but you know, we do what we can. That's very true. Car Mechanic Simulator is good. Another good game. Yeah, I like Farming Simulator, but I'm not too much into Farming Simulator 22. I don't know. I actually preferred like 17 or 18 because it was more centered on like the farming rather than doing supply chains and stuff. And it was, you know, you didn't have to constantly keep going through seasons because you just wanted to get to the next one. It doesn't. There's something wrong with the game, in my opinion, and I just can't quite put my finger on it. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's just me, mate, and I'm perfectly willing to accept that it's just me, but